What's going on, everybody? My name is Bobby, and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And today I'm going to be reacting to Nemophila and their new video that just came out today for a song called Night Flight. And it's an official music video. So I'm really looking forward to this. Y'all know how I feel about all of these bands from Japan that I've been reacting to since I started this channel. Now, a little bit of what happened this week. Well, first of all, I decided to do my reaction in my work shirt and didn't even untie my hair. I just didn't feel like changing, no other reason. So there's that. Also, I have a cough, so I'm going to try to get through as much of this without coughing as I can. If you see cuts during the video, it probably could be because I messed up like I do. You see a lot of cuts on all my previous videos because sometimes I fumble my words. Might be because I coughed in this case, or any other reason. My recordings record in tracks, so if I cough during the video, I can just silence it. So if you see me coughing and you don't hear it, it's just me silencing it, but you'll still hear the music. Also, since I started this job fairly recently, they started us on 4 10-hour shifts for the week instead of 5 8-hour shifts. So I work my 40 hours in 4 days, so I get an extra day other than the weekend. And for my schedule, it's my extra day off is on a Monday, every Monday. So what I try to do is I record a few reactions on Mondays, and then I release them throughout the week till the next Monday. I only do about four a week. So I did that this past Monday. I recorded a reaction to Unleash the Archers for a song called The Wind That Shapes the Land. And then I recorded a baby metal reaction to a song called Awadama Fever. And it got blocked, and then I posted it with a watermark, and that got blocked. So I had to post it to my Patreon page, which is why you don't see any reactions released from yesterday. Today I had I believe it was a Maximum the Hormone song recorded from Monday, and tomorrow, for tomorrow would have been Bandmade, but instead of doing a Maximum the Hormone one, I decided to react to this new Nemophila video instead, and I'm going to either try to release the Maximum the Hormone and Bandmade reactions both tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Not tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. I'm going to release this one today. Okay, I had my days mixed up. Sorry. So I'm going to release this one tonight on Nemophila, which is Wednesday night, and then the Maximum the Hormone one Thursday, and then the Bandmade one Friday. Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong and I end up not being able to put them out, but I'll eventually get them out if something happens. One last thing is at the end of June, the last week of June, they're going to replace the entire floors in my house, and I'm taking that week off from work, but I have to get stuff packed and moved just so they can come in here and do it a little bit quicker. It's going to take them about a week, but they said it might go a little quicker if I have some stuff packed and moved already, the big stuff. So starting next week, I'm going to start doing that kind of stuff, packing, moving things, and because of my work schedule, I may not have very much time to record reactions. So in the next month, from next week till the end of June, into July even, the beginning of July, I'm going to try to release as many reactions as I can. Don't know how many it will be, if any. It just depends on how things go. So just wanted to mention that in case y'all see a long string of no videos, long string, not stream, a long string of days with no videos. That's why. So anyway, back to Nemophila. This is probably going to be kick-ass. I don't know if it's going to be something mellow, something heavy, something different. I don't know. But without further ado, this is my reaction to Nemophila Night Flight. Cool hairstyle. Okay, I just wanted to try to find a spot to stop this to say a couple of things here. The baby metal reaction that I did that got blocked for Awadama Fever, I mentioned in that reaction, if you watch it on my Patreon page, if you remember, I mentioned about how a lot of baby metal's music has like techno elements to it, but what I like about them is that even though they have that kind of techno EDM type of vibe to their songs, they still sound heavy. They still have that heavy sound playing in the mix or in the background or something. And this is kind of the same way, you know, it's got a techno feel to it. The video itself reminds me of the 80s aerobic videos that I used to see, aerobics, aerobicize, or whatever they called them. Reminds me of that. I don't know if they were going for that whole 80s vibe. It kind of looks like, even the way they're dressed. But the song is cool. It's really heavy. It's got the heavy beat and the heavy guitar sounds and bass. But then you got that electronic techno element going for it. It kind of reminds me of like some of the industrial music of the 90s a little bit, where it was heavy but had, you know, kind of techno, whatever you want to call it, elements to it, kind of like Ministry's Psalm 69 album, stuff like that. But yeah, this is really cool so far. There goes that guy, pilot, whatever he was. Well, that was Nemophila with Night Flight, and that was a pretty interesting video. Another band that this kind of reminded me of that did an experimental album kind of with a techno sound to it a little bit, but still somewhat heavy, not as heavy as this though, is Judas Priest, their Turbo album. The guitar solo on this even kind of reminded me, the sound of it, not the playing, but the sound of it kind of reminded me of some of the sounds of the solos from that Turbo album, but I didn't really like the Turbo album just because, the previous stuff that Judas Priest released back then was so heavy, and then all of a sudden they just come way out of left field with Turbo or Turbo Lover or whatever it was called. There's a song and an album. One of them's Turbo Lover and the other one's Turbo. I can't remember which is which. But anyway, in this case, it's not my favorite Nemophila song. I still like it though. I like the heaviness of it and the catchiness of it. It's one of those songs, I say this about a lot of songs from these bands, is that they have these verses and choruses that stick to your head. And that's going to be this. This is really cool. It'll still go on my playlist, even though it won't be my favorite song from them. It's still a really cool song. So yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but I don't remember. I know what it was. Never mind, I was about to sign off. So the pilot guy, he was exercising and all that. Then he had a pilot uniform on. I was thinking he could have probably been in the Maximum the Hormone video for, I can't remember the name of the song, which also has some parts that come out of left field, and the drummer, the girl drummer in that band is dressed with, looks like a airline stewardess, and is singing with people in the background exercising, kind of like in this video. So it's kind of like these two videos they're kind of similar, and maybe that drummer from Maximum the Hormone can do a video with this guy, and they can do some kind of airline pilot and stewardess theme video or something. I don't know. I'm just making that up, but it just kind of reminded me of that. So anyway, that's going to do it for this reaction. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you care to support my channel, there's some links down in the description. But donations to my channel are not necessary, but they are greatly appreciated. Thank you all for watching my reaction to Nemophila Night Flight.